Republican National Convention is coming to a close, and what a week it has been. Day one marked by Melania's misstep, her speech appearing to take quotes directly from Michelle Obama's in 2008. Day two, Donald Trump officially nominated, his son making that announcement on the convention floor. Day three, controversy from a former candidate, Ted Cruz, refusing to endorse Trump last night. Now on night four, the finale, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump will take center stage, addressing his party and kicking off his official presidential campaign. Let's get out to Paula Ebben live in Cleveland tonight, who's been there all week. Paula.
Liam, when Donald Trump rode down that escalator at Trump Tower 13 months ago, few predicted it would end here tonight. But here he is. The billionaire businessman and real estate mogul is about to make the biggest sales pitch of his life.
This feels good.
Donald Trump tested out the stage where he will accept the Republican Party's nomination tonight. What he can't test is his message, which has to cover a lot of ground.
He needs to speak from the heart and talk to the country about his deep and abiding concerns and ambitions for the country.
Trump loyalists like Frank McNamara and Diana Ploss don't think this is the night for too many specifics.
I don't think you have to show your hand. He's shown that he can do great things. He can make great things happen.
Joe Matthew of WBZ News Radio says what may be more important is a more measured tone.
It's time to gain trust. It's time to look people in the eye and say, listen, all that wild stuff is over.
Long way to go.
I think he's got a ways to go. But
CBS News and campaign veteran Bob Schieffer says Trump needs to finish a long overdue task, expand his base of voters.
the Trump people keep talking about the outreach that they're going to do, but I don't see that yet.
State Representative Keiko Oral of Lakeville wants to see more diversity in her party, too, but she says the appeal is there.
The Republican Party is a party for everyone. Our values, Republican values, resonate with diverse communities.
And Trump has already proven he can draw people into politics. 2 years ago, Diana Ploss had no interest in politics. Today, the delegate had tears in her eyes as she told me about the moment she first walked onto the convention floor.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever be here. And if I can do it, anybody else can do it.
The Massachusetts delegates we spoke with this morning told me that they were disappointed, even angry about what Ted Cruz did here last night, but they're ready to unite, move on, and send Donald Trump to the White House. From the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Paula Ebben, WBZ News. Liam?
Paula, thank you very much. The Democratic National Convention kicks off next week. I'll be heading to Philadelphia to bring you live coverage from there.